Guys, I saw the film last night. John Wick Chapter 4, right? And Hot Toys has already gotten in front of this one, and they've teased a John Wick figure along with a Kane, who is actually Donnie Yen's character in the film. So they've teased this. They've shown that these figures are going to be made. The question, I guess, becomes how do they fit into collections? Because I think a lot of collectors really are concerned about consistency. They got to really love the character to pick it up and put it in their display if it doesn't fit with the rest of their figures. How many times optical have we probably heard, yeah, that's cool, but it doesn't quite fit in my collection, right? And that's said so frequently, and I think we all feel that. And to me, I gotta say, guys, I absolutely love this film. And I'm just gonna tell you, the Donnie Yen, the Kane figure, I think that this is a PO for me. Maybe not a PO, but I'm gonna buy it because I really, really want it. But as far as the John Wick, I'm kind of holding out hope for InArt. I'm holding out hope for InArt on the John Wick, but I guess we'll see. But I'll just tell you guys, go see John Wick Chapter 4. It's phenomenal. You're really, really going to like it if you like the other ones. But I'm excited that they're doing the Donnie Yen figure because trust me, you guys are really, really going to like that. There's so many good characters in this film. Hiroyuki Sanada, who plays Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat film, is also in this film, who also is amazing. So many good performances. Optical. The John Wick Chapter 4 and Kane figures have been teased. What do you think? Do they fit into collections? What are your hopes here? I mean, I hope they update the head sculpt for Keanu, but
man, I mean, I've gone away from that. Like, I actually want like one-offs. I like the RoboCops.
okay.
World. I have Mike Tyson from Storm Collectibles. I have Enterbay. I got this John Wick. The Pennywise. I actually long for these kind of like individual IPs that are not group based because it just feels good to have them aside, not in a group of stormtroopers or anything like that. Now, with that being said, they are pretty basic. A guy in a suit and a guy in a turtleneck. It's not going to inspire them like, oh man, it's like superhero esque. But I learned that a guy in
better
a suit,
than flannel.
there we go. You can't have too many guys in a suit though, because they look good as a backdrop. Like especially if you have John Wick, they look like Secret Service and all that stuff. Because I know I had like 3 of them from Star Ace, the what do you call that? The Pulp Fiction guys, and they're a good backdrop character. Now if you have the old John Wick like myself, I don't know if the head sculpts, they didn't show it because we know that's a weak point of that John Wick. You had it, Will. Like it's kind of soft. It's not really it's not there yet. So if you had that old one and this doesn't kind of like, hey, it didn't change much. He looks like Johnny Silverhand or whatever his name is, the video game, right? It kind of looks like him, but with longer hair. So I don't know if they're gonna reuse that head sculpt. But now you're buying another guy in a suit, so now your weapons are gonna change, I'm sure. And now he has like a white shirt underneath. But I don't know. I gotta see this guy first. Like the head sculpt, if it's worth double dipping on a John Wick. But the guy in a flannel. No, not the guy in a turtleneck looks pretty good. So maybe we'll see. I don't know. I got to see the movie. I heard it's like 2.5 hours long.
It is. It's like 2 hours 40 minutes. Yeah,
that's a lot to pay for a babysitter. But okay.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. But you're gonna love it up because you've seen the other 3, right?
Yeah. Dude. Oh yeah. I love it. I love.
Dude, it's an amazing 4 films, and I just can't wait to see maybe what they're gonna do next. But we're gonna see. But I can tell you, Optical, you're gonna leave that film. You're gonna be like, God damn, I need that Donnie Yen, bro, because he's amazing in this film. Trust me, he's really, really good. Not just his action, but his acting, really, really good in this film. Kiko, I know you're maybe not as excited about this one. Fill me in. What do you think? Do these Hot Toys John Wick and Kane figures, would they fit into your collection?
The first 2 didn't, and neither will these. So I'm not concerned about it. You're like, oh, I thought you put it on your story. I'm like, I didn't even know another one was coming out.
Dude,
this one just doesn't.
Shameful.
That's fair for all the crap talking I was given to those that hadn't seen Ghostbusters in the comments. You guys can give it right back to me, because I've never connected with this franchise. Like, oh, the dog, the pencil, I've seen more memes than I've had actual parts of the movie, if that makes any sense. So it just never hit with me. I'm excited for those that are excited. I've seen all the people complaining about his finger potentially in this and such. But I will say, I've always loved Donnie Yen in everything that he's ever been in, including Cheer It, obviously. Shout out. So with that being said, I'm super excited that you guys can add a few more Agent Coulsons to your guys' collection there, and some new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But it's a miss for me just because apathy. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, I understand if you're not feeling the John Wick franchise, then I totally get it, bro. But for me, I think this film is amazing. I think it's going to be a real hit. I think it's going to do well at the box office. I think people are going to love it. I'm just like Optical. I'm hoping, bro, that they update this John Wick head sculpt because look, the original one we've said Optical. It's not that great to be honest. The Max Nut one was far superior to be honest. I had the Max Nut one. I know you did too, Optical. That one was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And I sold it. But I'm hoping InArt makes one. So, Optical, would you hold out for the InArt John Wick, or do you think you would pick this one up?
I see. Because I still have the old John Wick one, so I'm not even positive if I'm going to pick this one up. If
Right.
if InArt announces this, I know it's going to be a tough one because you're basically just buying the head sculpt because you can see the tailoring for this one is pretty good.
Right.
So if you buy the InArt one, you're just buying the head sculpt. And I think it's worth it. I mean, it's John Wick, so
Right.
I would probably do that with the hair and all that. But like what style are they choose? The slick back? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so
Right. He has the longer hair in this one. The longer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not slick. I love that slick back look from the first one, though. The first one, I love that. I absolutely love it. So, but yeah, you were saying if InArt, which one would they choose? Yeah, I would assume they would probably do part 4, but I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a while, probably either way. So you're gonna have to be patient if you want, like me, if you want the InArt one. So. That said, guys, let us know in the comments below what you're thinking about that John Wick figure. So, yeah, I really love how I really love the film. So I'm excited to see what it looks like in figure form. But yeah, they're gonna have to fix that finger because I don't know how Toei's ever had to deal with that before because all the characters have fingers, and then now you have one that suddenly doesn't have that. So yeah,
If you can put rings and stuff on people's fingers, then you can certainly remove a finger for sure.
right, absolutely.